Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time is a classic action-adventure video game developed and published by Nintendo. It was originally released for the Nintendo 64 console in 1998, and has since been re-released on several other Nintendo consoles, including the Nintendo Switch in 2021. At the heart of the game is the story of Link, tasked with saving the Kingdom of Hyrule from the evil sorcerer Ganondorf. Link must travel through time, exploring dungeons, solving puzzles, and battling enemies in order to collect the spiritual stones and awaken the power of the legendary Master Sword. One of the defining features of Ocarina of Time is its innovative gameplay mechanics, particularly the use of the titular ocarina. Link can play a variety of songs on the ocarina, which can be used to solve puzzles, travel through time, and even summon powerful allies. The game also features a day-night cycle, which affects gameplay in a number of ways, adding an extra layer of depth and immersion. The game's graphics are charming and full of character, and the soundtrack is nothing short of legendary. From the haunting melodies of the forest temple to the bombastic battle themes, the music perfectly captures the mood and atmosphere of each area. The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time is a true masterpiece, a game that defined a generation and continues to captivate new players today. Its blend of innovative gameplay mechanics, engaging storyline, and unforgettable characters make it a must-play for anyone interested in gaming history or just looking for a great adventure. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 is a classic skateboarding video game released in 2000 for the PlayStation, Nintendo 64, Dreamcast, and other platforms. It is widely regarded as one of the best games of its kind and helped to popularize the extreme sports genre. It has since been re-released on PC, PS4, and Xbox One in 2020. The game features a wide range of levels, each with unique objectives and challenges to complete. Players can select from a roster of real-life professional skaters and customize their characters with different boards, tricks, and outfits. The gameplay revolves around performing tricks and combos to score points and advance through the levels. One of the standout features of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 is its tight controls and responsive gameplay. The game's mechanics are easy to pick up but hard to master, allowing players of all skill levels to enjoy the game. The graphics and sound design are also top-notch, with each level having its own distinct look and feel, and a killer soundtrack featuring songs from punk, hip-hop, and rock genres. In addition to the single-player mode, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 also features a robust multiplayer mode that allows players to compete against each other in a variety of game modes, including Trick, Attack, and Horse. The game's longevity and replayability have made it a fan favorite, and it remains a staple in the skateboarding gaming community. Perfect Dark is a classic first-person shooter video game developed by Rare and released for the Nintendo 64 console in 2000. It is widely regarded as one of the best shooters of its time, thanks to its engaging gameplay, innovative features, and high replayability value. Its remake has been announced in the Game Award of 2020. The game's protagonist, Joanna Dark, is a skilled agent working for the Carrington Institute, tasked with stopping a global conspiracy involving a powerful alien artifact. The single-player campaign is filled with intense action, stealth missions, and challenging puzzles that keep players engaged from start to finish. One of the standout features of Perfect Dark is its robust multiplayer mode, which allows up to 4 players to battle against each other in a variety of game modes, including Deathmatch, Capture the Flag, and King of the Hill. The game's customization options, such as the ability to create custom weapons and maps, add to the replayability value and keep players coming back for more. The game's graphics are impressive, with detailed character models, realistic lighting, and smooth animations. The sound design is also excellent, featuring a memorable soundtrack and realistic sound effects. Perfect Dark's gameplay mechanics are top-notch, with a wide range of weapons and gadgets to use, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. The game's difficulty curve is well-balanced, ensuring that players are constantly challenged but never frustrated. Perfect Dark is a classic game that still holds up well today. Its engaging single-player campaign, robust multiplayer mode, and innovative features make it a must-play for any fan of first-person shooters.
Did you find the answers you were looking for, Agent Dark?
Not yet. This is just the beginning.
Metroid Prime is a classic first-person action-adventure game developed by Retro Studios and released for the Nintendo GameCube console in 2002. It is widely regarded as one of the best games in the Metroid franchise, thanks to its innovative gameplay, immersive world, and memorable characters. A remaster of the game has been released for the Switch February 2023. In Metroid Prime, players take on the role of Samus Aran, a bounty hunter tasked with investigating a distress signal from a research station orbiting the planet Talon 4. The game is played from a first-person perspective, with players exploring the planet's diverse environments, battling enemies, and collecting upgrades to unlock new areas. One of the standout features of Metroid Prime is its immersive world building, which blends science fiction, exploration, and puzzle-solving elements. The game's environments are incredibly detailed, with stunning visuals, atmospheric sound design, and memorable boss battles. The game's power-ups add to the sense of discovery and exploration, and encourage players to backtrack to previously explored areas. The game's combat mechanics are also well designed, with a wide range of weapons and upgrades to choose from. GoldenEye 007 is a first-person shooter game developed by Rare and released for the Nintendo 64 console in 1997. The game is widely regarded as a classic and a pioneer of the console first-person shooter genre. It got re-released for the Switch January 2023. In GoldenEye 007, players take on the role of James Bond, a secret agent who must complete various missions, from infiltration and sabotage to rescue and assassination. The game's levels are well designed, featuring multiple paths and hidden secrets to discover. The game's multiplayer mode is also a standout feature, allowing up to 4 players to battle against each other in a variety of game modes, including Deathmatch, Capture the Flag, and Golden Gun. The game's customization options, such as the ability to choose characters and weapons, added to the replayability value and kept players coming back for more. The game's graphics were impressive for its time, with detailed character models, realistic lighting, and smooth animations. The game's sound design was also excellent, featuring a memorable soundtrack and realistic sound effects. GoldenEye 007's gameplay mechanics were innovative for their time, with a wide range of weapons and gadgets to use, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. The game's difficulty curve was well balanced, ensuring that players were constantly challenged but never frustrated. Overall, GoldenEye 007 is a classic game that still holds up well today. Its engaging single-player campaign, robust multiplayer mode, and innovative features make it a must-play for any fan of first-person shooters. Resident Evil 4 is an action-adventure game developed and published by Capcom. Released in 2005, it is widely regarded as one of the greatest video games of all time, with an incredible blend of survival horror, action, and exploration. A remake is planned for March 24, 2023 for the PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One and Xbox Series. The game's story follows Leon, a special agent who is tasked with rescuing the president's daughter from a remote village in Spain. The village is home to a group of cultists who have been infected with a virus, turning them into aggressive and dangerous monsters. The gameplay mechanics of Resident Evil 4 are a significant departure from the earlier entries in the series. The game is played from a third-person perspective, and the player has greater control over Leon's movements and actions. The game features an over-the-shoulder camera that adds to the game's sense of immersion, and the combat system is more fluid and action-packed than previous Resident Evil games. The game's graphics are stunning, with detailed character models, realistic environments, and incredible attention to detail. The game's sound design is also exceptional, with a haunting soundtrack and immersive sound effects that add to the game's tension and atmosphere. Resident Evil 4's storyline is well crafted, with a number of twists and turns that keep the player engaged throughout the game. The game also features a number of memorable boss battles, each with their own unique challenges. Resident Evil 4 is a masterpiece and a must-play for any fan of the survival horror genre.
Ahead! You're kidding. Whoa!